Hello, and welcome to yet another video update from the Penicuik Podiatrist Clinic, or Ying Peng Podiatrist. We thought we were going to be open by now. We had plans in this week to be hosting guided tours for our existing patients, to be cutting the ribbon. Unfortunately, we ran into two problems. The second one we've solved ourselves, and that is being dealt with now. The first one we need your help for, and that's basically what this video is about. This is VPZ, the shop directly opposite the clinic, which has an installed window grill that comes down at night. We have installed one as well. We've subsequently been told that we need planning permission. We did not think that we would need planning permission because we used the same company that installed the one directly opposite. We didn't realize that we were on the edge of the zone where you would need planning permission. We have applied for planning permission retrospectively. The paperwork is now posted and live. I'll come to that in a second. These are just some posters in the window so that when the grill is up, at least you can see what we're doing. We haven't put the shop sign up because obviously they're above the grill, which will hide the grill, but there's no point doing that if we have to take it down. Bottom line is, if we do have to take it down, there is a high probability that we will close the clinic. Yes. Given the nature of the business, we'll be storing medical supplies, drugs, scalpels, etc. We need the security. We've discussed this with the police, and whilst they say it's not their decision and they cannot give a recommendation, they have, to the planning officer, sent an email explaining that they are wholly supportive of the grill. Now, the council planning officer has made it quite clear that she will only pass if a special case can be made. The special case is quite simple. There is no podiatry clinic in Penicuik that's open on the high street. It desperately needs one, and that's why we're asking for your support to help us make a special case. You will find a link in the text for this video, which if you click on it, will take you to here. This is the planning application comments. Now, this is where you have to go, but in order to get here, you have to start to register. So you click on the link, which brings you to Midlothian Planning. The first thing you will have to do is register if you haven't registered. So find the button here that says register here at the foot. Then you have to fill in this form. So Mr. And give yourself a password. 8 characters long and 1 uppercase. So remember, password has to be 8 characters long and there has to be 1 letter that's uppercase. Okay, your address. And then drop down list, find your, now remember this is not the proper, this is your address. So you have to put your address in here when you register. Click here to say you agree to terms and conditions. Now that sends an email, so let me just go check my email address. There we go. Click on the registration link. So registration complete, please log in. So go to login. Put in your email address. And your password. And log in. Now, you now have to find the property again. So go to searches, go to search, planning, simple search, and just put the address in. So this is 22 John Street, Penicuik. Search. That brings up the planning. Go to comments. Come down. Comment type. Are you a contributor, a sir, a madam? It's entirely up to yourself. Whether you object, support, obviously we're hoping that you're all going to support. Penicuik needs a podiatrist clinic. Submit. Your comment has been submitted. Your comments have been registered against the application. An email confirmation has been sent. So let me just go back. And you should have an email coming forward showing what you've just said. Now, again, we're stressing, we really are asking for as many people to make comments to this effect as possible. If you're a patient, then please tell what you think of Ying as a podiatrist. Tell them how we need the clinic. If you're a patient, you know that. If you know anybody that has potential issues with feet, even if you're going to another podiatrist, there is not a podiatrist clinic. And we are going to be open for other podiatrists in future to come and work in this clinic. So please let Midlothian Council know how important it is for this planning permission to pass. Because I stress again, if the planning permission does not pass, not guaranteed that we will not open or that we will close, but we are seriously thinking about that. So this is the second issue. Now, what you can see here, just in the background, are the tiles waiting to go on the floor. And we had a supply issue just prior to Christmas with sheets of wood that we need to put on top of the concrete floor because it's too uneven to put the tiles down straight forward. So we're going to have slate coloured tiles in the office area and my working area, the corridors. White is already down. We were able to get that done in the treatment rooms, but obviously to get to the treatment rooms, you have to walk all through here. And we really don't want anybody walking through this in its current state. The work is actually being done now. There'll be another video posted maybe in a few days showing the finished results and or possibly showing the work. So this is already out of date. Believe it or not, Ricky, the joiner, had to drive all the way to Dunfermline from Penicuik to actually source the wood that we needed. That's how bad things are. Just think of how many suppliers there are locally between Penicuik and Dunfermline. Anyway, that's been done. That's been done just now. Opening time, really still not sure. Hoping for February, but we thought in December would be open in January. Anyway, again, just to remind you, please watch this video again if you need instructions on how to fill in the registration form. It really is quite straightforward. It's a council. It's a wee bit slow. You saw me do it. Please take the time. Anyway, finally, just a few words from Ying herself. This was filmed about a couple of weeks ago, before we ran into the supply issues with the wood. So a little bit more enthusiasm in her voice than there is now, than there is in mine. Anyway, I'll leave you with Ying. And
so this is the first clinic, the clinic room 1. It still need a door to be fitting. And also we're going to have a chair going to be delivered very quickly. So this is I think this is going to be the first room we're going to try to use. And you can see we got long corridor. The reason we have a long corridor is when we do the gait analyze, so that is a wonderful place for people have enough place to walk. So this is a very important area. Everyone, this is just a quick show you what color we're going to have for the front. So this is the black color. Is when you enter the clinic, this color is going to be on the floor. And we still need the bathroom need to be done. Still a lot of work need to be done around here.